Take a picture of me with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive. I just want you to know that. And tonight, just enjoy life. Pitbull, Naya, me, just right. I would love you tonight. Give me everything tonight.
Homer lets the barks out.
Homer lets the barks out. Oh, I needed that last word.
Got somebody sexy, tell me.
Alright, so you guys would have just seen, pretty sure, Shoulders and Arms Day from like about a week ago with Cooper. I know that I have not been very consistent, but I'm trying my best to lock back in on my posting because I love this shit, okay, and I want to do it. I need to stop being a lazy chud, okay? So, weekly videos from now on. Promise. Now, today, I woke up, just got a haircut. You can't really tell. I didn't get a lot off. It was just kind of clean up. Asked for a mod. It doesn't look terrible, but it's not great. Okay. Now, in a little bit, I'm getting picked up by Cooper to go hit chest and back with these two fellas who are fans of Cooper's, and they wanted to tag along for a workout. Gonna be a sick lift. I mean, obviously they're not like fans of me. They probably don't know who the fuck I am, but we ball, right? It's gonna be a good lift regardless. Now, I wanted to talk about today boredom when it comes to lifting, okay? It is so easy to get bored, and it's gonna happen. You're gonna get bored when you're like in the gym and you got that goal physique and you're trying your best to hit it. It's those days where you don't want to go, you're so tired, you can't be bothered, and you drag yourself there. That is that like obsession, right? Like, and it's going to reflect, right? You can tell by the way a person's physique looks by how obsessed and committed they are to what they're doing. Even if it's not your physique, even if your main goal is to get money, right? You can tell by someone's bank account how committed they are to their goal of like making a milli before 21 or something like that, right? And I think it's just so important to not rely on that motivation, okay? Because yes, it's good to be motivated towards a goal and stuff, but you shouldn't need to feel a high sense of motivation to get yourself to the gym. You should just know that you need to be there. And I know that I've like spoken kind of about this before, but I think when you get bored, especially in the gym, you got to find a way to kind of enjoy it if you can't, right? If you're not obsessed with it and you like, you know, because I get bored sometimes, right? But a lot of the time, I'm just so obsessed with it. All I think about is the gym. All I want to do is go to the gym. And I know I don't have the best physique, but like with how obsessed with it I am, the fire in my heart when it comes to lifting, I know that one day I'm going to make it. But some people don't feel that way, but some people still want that end result. And I think the most important thing is to switch up your routine, okay? It's good to follow a routine and do the same workouts and get strong at those workouts, and because strength has a direct correlation to size, right? And I think it's good to stick to a workout and get really strong at it and really good at it. But also I think that every like 2-3 months maybe, it's good to like switch things up. I think you don't have to do the exact same thing because then it gets kind of repetitive. I remember when I first started in my first year, when I was doing the exact same things, I was like, well, because I went to a gym with not many machines and I wasn't thinking very creatively about different exercises I could do with cables and stuff, right? So I was kind of limiting myself to those machines and like dumbbells and whatnot. And I was like, I got bored. And after about my first like 2 months, I just like started going like once a week because I was really bored. But now I try my best to like switch things up. Like if you go back to my TikToks, because I post more on TikTok than here, but that's going to change. You'll see that like some exercises that I used to do, I don't do much anymore. And that's because I just like to switch it up. And I think that it's important to stay committed. Like in order to stay committed, you should do things like that you enjoy. So switching things up so that you don't get too bored, right? You're going to get bored regardless, right? Some like you do the same thing every single day, you're going to get a little bit bored every now and then, but rely on that obsession and that fire in your heart, but then also like switching things up and doing something new so that you get that like rush of feeling like a new exercise out, right? That's my point. Just you gotta switch things up, and when you get bored, you gotta think, okay, I'll try to switch this up, and if it doesn't work, then you just gotta know that you gotta know that if you want that end result, you gotta show up, right? 2 hours of lifting a day, if that. Like you don't even need that much. I spend like 3 hours in the gym a day. You need like 1.5 max. But yeah, that's my 2 cents for the day. And if you have any comments, let me know. If you have any like disagreements, I'd love to hear them. Any inputs. But yeah, let's go hit the gym. See you guys on the bench press.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you
go, Phil. Hey mate, that's not where you sit. Right, I didn't even notice. Wait, if I look shocked, he's gonna see this, so turn that around and zoom in on his face.
don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
So we've completed the workout, little chest and back. I hate week 1 having to bench so little. That shit flew though.
Yeah, that shit was pretty easy.
That shit has never flown that quick before.
The same weight that you did on freaking regular, bro.
Yeah, low key, lasting a breeze.
That just means you have no good leg drive on your regular bench, yo.
Anyway, pretty good workout.
Millennial pause.
Pretty good workout. I didn't really speak to the new fellas much, but they were nice geezers. So overall, good workout. And see you guys next week. Yeah.